This is Project Rebirth. We're building the island from Jurassic World Rebirth from the ground up. An island filled with deadly creatures, high security enclosures, and total chaos waiting to happen. And if you think you have seen true terror, stick around. Our final mutant dinosaur makes the T-Rex look like a house pet. It all started with me jumping into a program called World Painter and hand painting the entire island. It is an incredible fun and dangerous addictive tool, but I won't dive too deep into the process. But in short, I laid down an overlay of the island and began terraforming. But before going too far, I had to make sure the island scale was just right. And thankfully, it was. Then I returned to World Painter and went absolutely butt nutty with details. And here, you can really see the island come to life. What started as a dirt wasteland transformed into a tropical paradise with sandy beaches, dense jungles, rocky mountains, and a whole lot of jungle fog. Yeah, for some reason this island is really foggy. Now with the island complete, it's time to populate this place with structures, enclosures, and of course, dinosaurs. My friend, his name is James by the way, is already hard at work building the first dinosaur enclosure. This one is actually being built on the mainland, but everything else after this will be built directly on the island. I'd also like to take this time to drop some hilarious information. This is actually his first time playing and building anything in Minecraft. Yeah, his first time. That is absolutely wild to me. And he's doing a fantastic job, way better than me, and I've been building in Minecraft for years now. But yeah, no, he wanted a creative outlet, and that's why we launched this channel. Please subscribe. This channel is brand new, and we have exactly 0 subscribers. So if you could subscribe, that would be awesome. To speed things up, James learned how to use a powerful editor mod called Axiom, with tools like mirroring so he only needs to build half of the structure, and tons of other features that lets him build twice as fast. Some of you may have already guessed what this enclosure is by now. If not, it is the original and iconic Raptor paddock. No clue if it's actually in the movie or not, but we definitely wanted it on the island. And let me tell you something, James, he's all about the minor details. And right now he's building an extra cage. And this one is a transport cage they use to move the raptors safely into the paddock. And now, we're back on the island, also known as Site C. James found the perfect spot for the enclosure, and after clearing out some of the trees, he spawned in the raptor paddock. The last few steps were to give the paddock a more realistic concrete texture, then blend and stitch the terrain better, so that it all looks natural, and finally, replant the area with custom palm trees he designed. We forgot to record the trees being built, but at least we can see them being planted. And now, let us take a closer look at the raptor paddock. We couldn't really decide on what raptor we preferred, so we put in 2 types of raptors. Oh my god, they're being so... Oh god, there's a war happening in there now. And maybe putting these 2 species of raptors together weren't the smartest idea. Hey, I see babies! They've made babies down there! What is happening? I need to get a better look. There's no door. Where's the way in? Where is the door inside? It's in the back. It's in the back. No. Okay, we have an asset on the loose. We got an asset on the loose. How did he get in there? Okay, next time I'm looking at the structure, I'm bringing weapons. That scared me. Other than that, I think these raptors are really enjoying the enclosure. It looks like the different species are able to coexist, I think. At least from my angle, it looks like they're cool with each other. Even though I do see some meat on the floor. Ah! Oh god, he scared me. Where did he come from? Okay, I got a raptor chasing me now. It must be the same one from the stairs. Please, James. Please tell me you put indoors or something. Like these staircase. Okay, I made it to the top. So okay, now the raptor should not be able to get up here. Now I can get a good view of the raptor paddock. And I gotta say, James did a really good job on this enclosure. Beautiful. Yes, this is just the first step. We have an entire island to fill with structures and dinosaurs. Yes, there's no time to waste, and we need a way to move the dinosaurs on and off the island. So naturally, James got to work building the dock. He placed it near the center of the island, which makes it super convenient. It is close to the Raptor paddock and all the future builds we have planned. But of course, a simple dock just wouldn't cut it for James. Nope! He went big, massive even. This dock comes loaded with futures. He even built a lookout tower. I never asked him why. But what do you think it's for? Let me know in the comments, I'm genuinely curious. As you've probably noticed by now, we're using a lot of modded blocks. One of the main mods we're using is called factory blocks. They gave us all kinds of industrial textures that really helps bring the island structures to life. But let us talk function. A dock like this needs more than just aesthetics. So James built shipping containers and a warehouse to store even more containers. And because these shipping containers are so heavy, he even built a railway and a crane to move them on and off the ships. Yeah, talk about over-delivering. Originally, all I asked for was a basic dock. Somewhere to park a ship and maybe slap down a warehouse, and that is it. That was all that I asked for. And James continued to populate the dock. And what is that in the background? A gas tank, fuel silos for the ships? Who knows? Leave a comment. I don't know. It looks like it can explode. Anyway, I'm blown away by how they turned out. James is almost done now. He's added even more containers, a security building where I imagine InGen workers were handling paperwork and keeping things under control. And to top it all off, he's finishing with some custom-built dinosaur cages. Looks really good and well thought out. And I gotta remind you guys once again, James, he's learning both Minecraft and Axiom as he's building this. Can you guys imagine what he will build in the future? Yeah, you gotta subscribe for that. Okay, so here's the dock you created, James. I went ahead and put in some dinosaurs for us. What do you think?
Ow!
Step away from it.
Ow! I'll tell you what I think. I think that they're hungry.
We're not feeding them yet. We gotta build the enclosures first. Huh? Oh, who is that?
Oh,
James,
you're gonna die. Oh, boy.
What's happening? These are workers. Why is he attacking me? I thought these were like workers, NPCs. What the?
That was a dinosaur. No. It was a velociraptor that attacked you.
We have some sort of carnivore here. A long neck. Okay. Long neck dinosaur.
He does not like you, Kim.
I wanted to wake him up. He was sleeping. He can't be sleeping right now. And next to him, we got a Spinosaurus.
I want to know how did you fit this dinosaur into the cage? Oh, whoa! Hey, calm down, friend.
Yeah.
He does not look happy.
And of course, we got some more dinosaurs over here. We got the Triceratops. Gotta build a paddock for him, along with that guy up here. Guy.
Kim's put you in this cage. No food, no water except for rain, and your head's stuck in the cage. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you can actually pet them. Press left click. There you go.
No, that's not petting them, Kim. That's animal cruelty, Kim.
Pet them.
Can't do that.
No, I cannot do that.
No.
Yeah, but I gotta say, James, you did amazing work on this dock here.
What have you done here?
I don't know. I placed some TNTs next to these silos. Part of me wants to blow it up, but I'm not entirely sure if it's worth it or not. What is actually inside all of these containers? Oh, hey. They're just walking out. Yeah,
these are. Yes. This is top secret.
They're around me, James. They're all around me. They're freaking me out, these guys.
You have not fed a single one of these guys, have you?
Can you pat this one? No, I'm not fed any of that.
Any more dinosaurs, Kim? Oh, boy.
All sleepy.
Oh.
James, something appeared.
What do you mean something appeared?
Do you not see it? Oh no, get it!
Oh.
Why?
It can't even defend itself!
Yet again, we got an acid on the loose. This keep happening. It is a good thing that you built these towers. Lure the T-Rex into TNT. That's how we get rid of him.
Okay.
Get his attention first.
There we go.
Get his attention. Make sure he...
I gotta pet him, right? There we go. Pet him.
Pet him. Oh, that's the wrong button. It's coming! It's coming! Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. Now that we've seen just some of the dinosaurs planned for the island, they were all land creatures. So I asked James to find a spot big enough to hold something aquatic and build an enclosure and observation facility for one of the most terrifying water-dwelling creatures, the Mosasaurus. Since the Mosasaurus stays on the water, it needed a massive glass observation room submerged below the surface. This turned into a really cool multi-level viewing gallery with different height platforms to watch from, and with bright ceiling lights to illuminate the tank. Now, we all seen the Mosasaurus leap out of the water to snatch its prey in the movies. And we can't have that, so James made sure there was no chance of escape. He built tall reinforced security walls, completed with overhang to keep the beast from launching itself onto the beach. And once again, all that I originally asked for was a simple enclosure to keep the Mosasaurus. And you gotta give James credit, he went big. He turned the entire lake, or maybe it's a river, into the Mosasaurus habitat. That is massive. At this point, I better breed a whole family of Mosasaurus who live there. But of course, he's not done. He even built a dedicated maintenance room with what looks like a heavy-duty hoist or lift system, probably used for medical tests or containment when needed. Now all that is left are the finishing touches and the construction of the massive entrance gate to complete this enclosure. Alright, here we are! I've realized that I haven't properly explained our roles in this project. Basically, James, he's the one doing all of the building, every structure, every detail, while I'm the guy behind the planning, editing, voiceover, and pretty much everything except placing blocks, which I think works well. Well, kind of. I have done a thing. I've done a very cool thing. I copied over the crane from the dock. Because oh, there we got them. We have them. They're swimming around now, the Mosasaurus. Because I intend to feed those guys. Yeah, I've set up a system to feed the Mosasaurus. Let's go inside again. Oh god, he's closer to the glass than I expected. But yeah, you see there's the button here? Yeah, you see that button? With a single click of the button, it will summon a cow. Leash to the crane. Let's click it. Oh, you see, he's bouncing! You see the cow, he's bouncing! Poor cow bouncing. Oh, we got a Mosasaurus inbound. Oh, what will he do? Oh, he's going for the kill, he's going for the kill! He missed! He actually missed! Oh, cow! No! Oh, he missed again! Stay alive, cow! You can do this! Oh, he got him, he got him! Oh, I clicked the button again. I was want to get a closer look on the surface. Oh, yeah, look at that. The cow is bouncing, the cow is bouncing. Oh! Oh, there goes the cow. Yes, I love this enclosure. Look how large it is. James did a fantastic job, if I say so myself. He has done an amazing job. Next up, the aviary. And with a single click of a button, James made a massive glass dome appear. Just like that. But the glass alone isn't going to cut it. Not with these creatures inside. And not to mention the climate this island has. High winds and storms are not uncommon. So he reinforced the entire structure with steel supports to make sure it holds strong and doesn't end up shattering. Yeah, that wouldn't be good for us or the dinos. Then James had a bit of a inception moment as he built a glass dome tower inside the glass dome. Yes, it is some sort of domeception. I am just joking, of course. In fact, it is genius. That inner dome served as a secure observation tower, letting the researchers get up close to the flying reptiles without becoming food. And of course, an enclosure like this needs an entrance. Didn't take James long. He provided a clean and functional entrance for the aviary in no time. I mean, he probably spent a long time on this, but for us watching the time-lapse, luckily it didn't feel so long. And there we have it, the aviary. The massive glass dome. Let us go inside. Okay, so here's the entrance. Just a simple entrance that leads into our reception, it looks like. But if you go further, we are inside the enclosure. And my god, look at that, look at that. That looks so beautiful and so massive. That is crazy. But as you have probably noticed, there are no flying dinosaurs, no flying reptiles anywhere. That is because I haven't released them yet. But we will do it together. I just gotta reach the tower here. Walking up the steps here. Oh, okay, I gotta take a pause here. Look at this. Look how beautiful it is. is enormous. And I love the fact that there's a river flowing through the glass dome. Yeah, it's beautiful. Let's go inside. And there I am, at the top of the tower. And as you can see, I have placed down some buttons. I'm the button man. All I do is placing down buttons. Buttons that do things. Because if you see, in the distance there, it's kind of hard, I gotta zoom. There's a hatch. And inside of the hatch is where all of the flying dinosaurs are. And when we press these two buttons, they will be released. So let us release the birds. Oh, I see some. I'm gonna press a couple more times. I don't know, we need... Oh, they're coming out! All of them are coming out! I gotta keep pressing buttons. We need a lot of them. You can never have too many dinosaur birds, that's all I'm saying. I'm gonna crash my game at this point. Oh, take a look! They're starting to fly around! They're all over there, on the opposite side of the river. Kinda hoping they would explore more. But if we give it time, maybe they will start moving. Whoosh! Whoosh! Fly! Explore, you guys have an entire dome for yourself. Why are you all staying around here? Go away! I don't know if these guys are aggressive. I have absolutely no idea. Try hitting one, see what happens. Oh, they're all coming for me! All of them are coming for me! That was a really bad idea! They all decided to gang up on me. I mean, at least that's the way to get their attention, right? Oh, I think I got away. But still, they're all hanging out on that mountain. And I was kind of hoping to see them like fly around more. Well, at least I tried. I tried to have them fly around. But apparently, they... Oh, wait, that guy! Look, that guy! Okay, so with time, they will spread around. I just gotta be more patient. So far, we mostly just built whatever we wanted to see on the island. Stuff that felt cool or made sense for our version of Jurassic Rebirth. But in the trailer from the movie, there's actually a scene where they head up into the mountains to explore a mysterious location. Speaking of mountains, there was a moment earlier when James looked at my original mountain and said, "Yeah, that is not mountainy enough." So he extended it way up until it was practically touching the clouds. And honestly, I'm glad he did, because this area turned out to be one of my favorite spots in the entire build. You'll see why soon. James wanted to make it feel like the most peaceful place on the island, so he built waterfalls flowing down the cliffs. Although I think he hit a bit of a learning curve here. I think the flow of the water didn't make sense for him, and he stopped recording. But when he came back in the next replay, all the waterfalls were suddenly done. I guess he figured out the Minecraft water physics off camera. But here's the cool part. James didn't just throw in random waterfalls. He actually connected them. The water flows from the main lake into and through the mountain to the second waterfall. Yeah, absolutely unnecessary, but I love it. And that is just the beginning. In the trailer of the movie, they climb to what looks to be some kind of a temple ruin high in the mountains. We don't see much of it on screen, but we imagine that an ancient tribe once lived here, long before InGen arrived on the island and brought dinosaurs back to life. So James went all in. Inside the mountain, he built a full-on temple with multiple chambers and statues of their gods. It's dark and mysterious in there, like it's been untouched for centuries. He placed a few torches, but that is when I jumped in with a suggestion. What if we added cracks in the walls and ceiling to let some natural light shine through? James loved the idea, and just like that, he started carving out light shafts that cut beautiful through the darkness. And now comes my favorite part. James painted the entire mountain with rich green vegetation and added some subtle detailing and finished it off with a few pink bushes scattered around. And let me tell you, my God, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Well, here I am, high up in the mountains, in the temple ruins. And it's quite spooky in here. No dinosaurs currently. No dinosaurs. I just want to give you guys a close-up view on the temple interior. You can see how the natural light shines through here. Still quite ominous place. Yeah, I don't know what to say about these statues here. Who are they? Look at this guy. Who is this guy? Some sort of monkey god? And the second thing I absolutely love about this place is the freaking view. Oh my God. That is some view. That is a lovely view. Yeah, I could stand here for days just looking out. There are a few buildings down at the dock, sure, but that is not where most of the island's magic happens. Now it is time to build the island's main operations center. This whole thing is carved straight into the side of the mountain hill, with a sleek bridge leading to the main entrance. And by the looks of things, this might be the biggest structure on the entire island. But yes, the operations center includes multiple structures, each built at different heights inside a mountain. The first level at the bottom is what will become the welcome center. And right above that, in the middle, you got the innovation center. And at the very top is the command center. And that is just the main rooms. There are also a bunch of smaller chambers and utility rooms deeper inside the mountain. But first, James had to place the ceiling lights and build a whole network of paths and staircases to connect all of these rooms together. One of the special rooms he created inside is a tiny aquatic research lab. It started off as a single but massive fish tank. But James changed his mind mid-build and redesigned it to have two large fish tanks in the center plus a small pond at the back. And honestly, I think it turned out way better this way. And up next, James moved on to the command center. No crazy interior here, just a few desks, some computers, and a massive monitor wall. With no signal, I may add. Then James started building something a bit more questionable. He built an extremely small enclosure that, let's be honest, looks more like a sad little dog shelter, with cages for tiny herbivore dinosaurs. Hopefully they weren't kept in there for too long. Now we're inside the innovation center, and James set up a few more computers for, innovation. But the highlight here is the set of incubation tables he built. But thanks to physics mod being enabled, there are particles flying everywhere. So I apologize if it's a bit hard to see what's going on. Still, these incubation tables looks awesome. Further inside, James is building yet another research lab. This one featuring something I believe is called cryotanks or containment pods. I don't know, they're glowing orange, and actually, you know what? I'll see if I can spawn a dinosaur inside them later. Yeah, may not work. We'll see. And now, James is sculpting. He has challenged himself to build a small-scale T-Rex skull. And I'll be honest, I didn't think he could pull it off. But screw me, he did it. And it looks amazing. I especially love the prehistoric garden he built around it. It adds so much to the display. But he wasn't done yet. He went on to sculpt a full, accurately sized Triceratops skeleton and placed it right in the welcome center next to the T-Rex skull. And I gotta say, these dinosaur skeleton displays looks glorious. And with that, most of the work is done. And James is bouncing around like a squirrel, wrapping up the final details in each room. Then he headed outside to finish the bridge area, doing some polishing, adding the final details, and of course, he did his signature touch, the gorgeous vegetation, just like he did with the temple build. James gave the entire operations center an incredible natural makeover, and once again, he is blowing my mind. Let me give you guys a quick tour of the operations center. First, we gotta cross this bridge. And I love the entrance. It's basically a garage door. Sounds like one too. And now, we're inside the welcome center with the dinosaur skeleton displays. First, the massive T-Rex skull. And over here, the Triceratops. Behind these doors are just a bathroom. Nothing to see here. And then going up, we are in the aquatic zone, I guess. We got some fish tanks. I threw in some prehistoric fish. And I also replaced the glass here with barriers, because I thought the water looked better that way. Oh, they're escaping. They're all escaping. Hello, get inside. Where are you supposed to be? Where are you going? My God, this is... We need better ponds. They're all escaping here. Hey, okay, they're attacking me? I don't know. I actually don't know. What about these frogs here? Can you get inside? My God. Ah! Hey! Whoa! Give me a... Oh, God, it's a crocodile. I put a crocodile in here. That explains it. I can't get away. I got away. I have a crocodile in here. I put a freaking crocodile in the water. My God. And this fish tank, gotta be careful here. I hope a burger will make me feel better. That wasn't good at all. Let's move on from the fish tank, shall we? Let's go further up. Okay, moving upstairs. We're in this crazy lab. Take a look at this crazy science, huh? This is how we craft our dinosaurs. This is how we breed them to life. We put them into tubes, cryo tubes. We're some sick people, that's all I say. We're sick people. Okay, moving further up, we are currently in the innovation center. Originally, James placed turtle eggs inside these incubation tables, but I replaced them with... Bad storm, huh? I replaced them with dinosaur eggs. I have no idea what type of eggs I put in here, but I put in a bunch of random ones. Oh, whoa, they're hatching over here. The eggs are actually hatching. Multiple eggs are hatching. Are they growing? Hope I didn't put any bad eggs in here. They seem to be hatching. We gotta wait and see what type of eggs I'm hatching in here. I'm a bit scared of this large one. Oh, I hear something. Oh, what is this? It's a baby Ankylosaurus. It's a small baby Ankylosaurus. It hatched. What now? The herbivore enclosure isn't done yet. My man, you hatched a bit too early. Look at that guy. Oh, I hear sounds. More eggs are hatching. I keep hearing... Oh. What are you doing? He's escaping too. But this egg here is about to hatch. Oh, and the big one. This egg seems a bit bigger than the other one, so I hope it's nothing bad. Yeah, while we wait for eggs to hatch, taking this view. That is a beautiful view. You can see the glass dome, the mountain with the temple, the dock. You might even catch a small glimpse of the raptor paddock. It should be behind those trees. Oh, we got a new one. Okay, I have no idea what it is, but it looks aggressive. Hey. Oh, another one has hatched. What is that? Is that also a different type of Ankylosaurus? Oh, is this the same Ankylosaurus? It's just growing. Oh, we got more dinosaurs over here. What are these called? Like Stegosaurus? Leave a comment. What dinosaur is this? I'm starting to wonder if this dinosaur here is a carnivore. Kind of hard to say. Okay, that's all. That's all the egg hatched, apparently. Let's move on. I'm bringing the Ankylosaurus with me. Come on, Ankylosaurus. Let's go further inside, you and me. Moving on, we have the... what I'll call the dog shelter. Oh, come with me. Yeah, so this is the dog shelter. I don't know what to call this. But we have a lot of different type of animals here. Many different type of herbivore dinosaurs, I hope. Nothing much to say here. I don't even know the names of any of these guys. Let's move on. Come. Let's go further up. And now we reached the command center. Up here is where they can monitor everything. And the best view, if you don't count the temple. The best view of the island. Yeah, you see we got the raptor paddock down there, the dock, the dome, and beyond the trees we got the Mosasaurus enclosure. But of course, we're gonna make a lot more enclosures. We need an enclosure for you, little guy. You wanna take a look at the other side of the window? And at the opposite side, you also get a good view of the ocean. There's not much else to say. Besides, this is where they monitor everything. Alright, what do you say, little guy? Shall we move on to the next enclosure? Give me a blink if you want James to start working. Perfect. Alright, we're getting closer to the mutant T-Rex. But it's been a while since we last saw any big dinosaurs. So, it was finally time to build the T-Rex enclosure. Because, let's be honest, you cannot have a Jurassic Island without a T-Rex. So James got to work again, starting with a massive reinforced gate, built with the strongest materials. Because this thing needs to stand against a 10-ton prehistoric battering ram. Next, he started placing down the concrete wall segments, setting up the perimeter of the enclosure. And since I might toss in multiple types of T-Rexes, we made sure to give them plenty of space to roam. And if it's still too small, well, they can sort it out the old-fashioned primal way. But even thick concrete walls aren't enough. So James added 10,000 volt electric fencing, just to discourage any clever ideas. Now, the researchers obviously need a way to observe the T-Rex safely. So James started building a small observation facility. Nothing too fancy, just practical. An entrance, a lower floor, and then a tall watchtower that gives you a high vantage point and a wide view of the enclosure. They'll even be able to feed the T-Rex from up there. Yeah, I will do that soon. But before that, James carved out a small basement beneath the tower. Because that's where he's installing the feeding lift. A system that hauls the animals up into the enclosure, just like a prehistoric vending machine. And that's about it for the structure and the enclosure. The last thing James did was flying around to add the final touches, like a pathway leading up to the site, and adding extra detailing around the build. Okay, before entering the TRex enclosure, I'd like to mention that I found a dinosaur's weakness, and those are these bushes here. When I step on it, they start spinning like Beyblades. Yeah, look at that. We need to get rid of those bushes, apparently. So I replaced all of those bushes on the entire island with something else. And yeah, that is it. Back to the enclosure. Here we are. Here we are. Let's go inside. And of course, I put in a button. Of course I have done that. Yes, I have a button right here. But before that, let's look at the T-Rexes. We got some sort of T-Rex dinosaur over there. Another one over there. That one looks a bit threatening. And then big bad. There should be a green one in here as well. But yeah, by pressing this button here, a goat will come up from the lift. There we go. Oh, we got one T-Rex coming. One of the T-Rex are coming. He saw the goat. He wanted the goat. And that's not feeding done, apparently. But I'm surprised. All of these T-Rexes seem to live happily together. No conflict. Oh, we got a new T-Rex coming up here. Okay, who is screaming? Who is screaming at me? Now he's screaming. Oh, wait. Are you joking me? He just ran up. He just ran out. He just ran out. James! James, what have you done? Where did he go? I need to get the T-Rex back inside. James, what was that? You just ran out of here. Okay, better there. Okay. He wants to get me, so maybe I can lure him back inside somehow. Oh, he's coming. Yeah, get back inside. If we were able to walk out of here, you should be able to walk right in, right? I gotta break more windows. Oh, okay. Oh, God. Oh. Is he not able to get back inside? We can't have T-Rexes walking freely on the island. We cannot have that. Oh. Oh, he's on the inside. He got inside. He goes in. No, don't walk out. He's on the inside. I did it. He's back inside. We did it. Where is he? We got him. Take a goat and be happy. Okay, what are you eating? Now on to something a bit less threatening. We have brought a whole bunch of herbivore dinosaurs back to life, and they are going to need a place to stay. So James got to work, starting with the fence design that is a lot more relaxed than the T-Rex walls. And that is okay, and let's be honest, these herbivore dinosaurs aren't exactly busting down any gates. The location we picked is pretty ideal, right in the center of the island, actually just next to the dock. This area gives the herbivores a good mix of open flatland to roam around in, and a dense forest to take shelter in or hide from each other. Who knows, I have actually no idea what they do in the forest. And since I'm planning to drop a lot of dinosaurs in here, everything from Brachiosaurus to Enclosures, Triceratops, and honestly, that is all of the names I can remember. But there's a lot more, and we need to give them a ton of space. So the paddock stretched all the way out to the Mosasaurus enclosure. Yeah, that is big. That is the biggest paddock on the island. With the fence complete, James built another massive entrance gate. It has the same awesome design as the T-Rex one, just slightly smaller, because these guys aren't trying to eat us. But we're not done yet. James started building a second paddock right next to this one. This one is slightly smaller, but still roomy enough for whatever dinosaur we decide to put in there. Spare no expense, right? And apparently spare no space either. And to wrap it all up, James built pathways, connecting it all, linking the Mosasaurus enclosure, the Raptor paddock, and everything else we built so far. Yes, the island is coming together now. I put in probably 30 different species of herbivore dinosaurs, and they are everywhere. And considering they're herbivores, none of them should attack me, right? But they might not like that I get too close, because some of them seems to be following me. And here's another thing I've done. I put in a lake, a small water pound for them. James forgot about that, and I want to treat these dinosaurs well. And here's a fun challenge for you guys. How many different species of dinosaurs do you see? Who can take on a... Hello? Okay, so I better not get too close. It seems to not like that. As I was trying to say, who want to take up on the challenge of naming all the different dinosaurs in here? I'm just trying to go walk around and get a good look, but it's kind of hard because they're all so angry. Friendly but angry. Some of them I can get up close with. They don't mind at all. Others, they did not like that. Oh, that is a Stegosaurus, right? I know. Okay, they're chasing me. Look, they don't like it that when I get close. But what else do we see here in the herbivore paddock? Oh! I'm freaking out now. It's something bit me. Something bit me and it hurts. It continues to hurt. I got bleeding. I did manage to escape and heal myself, but that was... I don't know, something bit me and it may have infected me at the same time because I was bleeding. I've never seen that before. Yeah, this is no walk in the park. I'm freaking out here. They're all coming from me, it looks like. I need to find somewhere safe to stand. Are you friendly? Okay, he's chasing me. Oh, I realized it. They have babies. So they of course, they have babies around here. When I get too close to the babies, that's why they are trying to attack me. It all makes sense now. It's really hard to do commentary and talking over this while being chased by so many different species of dinosaurs. Yeah, you see, they are babies. That is why. You see, they're being followed by babies. And I'm sure the other babies here that I don't see is a really tall grass. This turned out to be way more dangerous than I expected. Oh, he got babies. I just walked right into his babies. Oh, listen to him. Is he playing a melody? Or am I being crazy? I cannot believe how loud it is in this paddock. Dinosaur sounds everywhere. Oh, they're trying to escape. What is going on over there? Hey, oh. I got too close to some babies again. Okay, let's actually get out of here. On a second thought, it's probably way safer to look at the dinosaurs on this side of the fence, if I'm being honest. And I also gotta investigate what is going on here. What are you guys attempting, honestly? What are you guys... Oh, there's sheep here. What are you guys attempting here? For some reason, all of them want to escape, it looks like. I'm not entirely sure why. Next up, it is time to contain something dangerous. James decided the Spinosaurus enclosure should sit right next to the Mosasaurus enclosure. He started by designing a new wall segment, heavily inspired by the T-Rex enclosure. Tall, reinforced, and built to handle serious aggression. Once the wall segment was locked in, he wrapped it around the river lake, creating a semi-aquatic paddock, which is perfect for the Spinosaurus to patrol in. Then came the gate. First, James built a massive water gate right in the lake itself. Then on land, he reused the T-Rex gate, giving the enclosure two separate entrances, one for water access, one for land operations. And he wasn't done yet. To give the researchers a clear view of both the Spinosaurus and the Mosasaurus, James copied over the observation tower from the T-Rex enclosure, made a few minor adjustments, and placed it in between both enclosures. Now the staff can monitor two of the island's most dangerous creatures from one centralized elevated watchpoint. And with that, the Spinosaurus has claimed its territory, roaming in its riverside enclosure, totally unaware of the chaos brewing on the other side of the island. Because while we built safe havens and lush paddocks, there's one creature that was never meant to come back to life. Our final enclosure is not for a dinosaur. It is for a mistake we cannot undo, the mutant T-Rex. It is time to build the final containment zone. And as per usual, James started with the walls. But these weren't just any walls. These were the tallest and strongest he's built so far, reinforced from top to bottom and wired with 20,000 volts of electricity. Because when you're dealing with something this terrifying, you don't take any chances. And let us talk scale. This enclosure rivals, if not surpasses, the entire herbivore paddock. And it's all for one creature, if we can even call it that. Next, James began constructing the facility inside the enclosure, built directly into the mountain, just like the earlier research facilities. And here's the cool part. It is actually connected to the island's operations center, allowing staff to move between them without ever stepping outside. For quick access or just in case things go south, James built a helipad on the top of the facility. Yes, that will come in handy for a quick evac. Then he built a staircase leading down from the roof into the facility. Inside, the second floor serves as the observation room, with massive glass windows giving a wide view across the enclosure. A few desks are set up for researchers to log activity and monitor the creature. But it's the lower level that really matters. This is the containment bay, the most heavily reinforced room in the facility. It is used to briefly hold the mutant T-Rex during feeding or high-risk observation procedures. A massive gate at the end of the room connects it directly to the enclosure. The chamber is built with reinforced glass, giving the researchers a full view of the creature without the risk of direct contact. It is here they conducted early experiments and DNA extraction, especially when the mutant was younger and easier to manage. And finally, the last piece. James built the main entrance gate to the enclosure itself. A towering structure designed to do one thing: keep the monster in. And as a quick final note, I added an extra cliff, as the mutant T-Rex could basically just walk out of here. Yeah, I don't think James understood that they would walk uphill. Yeah, dinosaurs, they do walk uphill. I also thought it would be cool to have a full-scale map of the entire island. So I spent a long time flying around mapping that. But yeah, I get it, it's boring. Let us see the mutant T-Rex. The mutant T-Rex, a genetic disaster and unlike anything nature ever intended. And to keep it fed, we don't deliver meat, we deliver dinosaurs. Brachiosaurus, Raptor, doesn't matter. And they all vanish behind that gate. But that is not what makes it terrifying. It is its stump. One earth-shattering slam of its foot, and the ground itself trembles. I'm just glad we got it contained. But just as we thought we had everything under control, and the island was fully operational, a massive storm hit us. Not a normal storm, a massive tornado, and it came for the whole island. The power failed, fences dropped, we don't know how it started, but within minutes, paddocks were breached, the herbivores ran through the jungle, the raptors vanished into the trees, and the mutant, well, the gate was open, and now it is gone. Everything we built, everything we tried to control, crumbled, and not to mention the casualties. Sadly, the island is lost. Nature took it back, and all I gotta say is thank you guys so much for watching our video. I hope we earned a like, but this is only the beginning. In part 2, we return to the island 30 years later. So click on it, watch it. Let's see how this island became overgrown, abandoned, and forgotten.